Yes, we have a harvesting contract. It is for oats to the old grain mill. Where is the old grain mill? Oh wow! We get contracts to our own grain mill. That is brilliant. Hello and welcome along and welcome back to Haut Beyleron. And we have a few bits of cleaning up to do post-harvest. We're actually, the first thing we need to do today is clear out some of the flour from our windmill. And this is because we're in a position where we've run out of space in the windmill itself. So if we pick some of these up and move them out of the way, we should be able to get some more to spawn out of the windmill. Oh, pushing that right up against that. We're a little bit of a downhill slope here coming into these. There we go. So I want to move these out of the way. It will start spawning them, but we're going to move them over here and get them into a place where we can then transport them down and get to the bakery. Speaking of which, I've had a little bit of feedback from you guys as to what you think I should do. Lots of people saying that actually getting the bakery on a loan is a good investment and would work fairly well for us. So we might try and do that. If we can get it to pay back fairly quickly, that would be good. But yeah, you see, this is just going to keep doing this. So I'm going to unload these to here. And get from here, just pile them up here. I think we're going to need a store at some point. We're definitely going to need a transport trailer, something we don't have at the moment. We also have no money, so we need to borrow a baler today, and we have no money with which to do it. So I'm thinking we're probably going to have to see what contracts are about and see if we can pick up one of those to help us make a bit of extra cash. I think we had 5,000 litres of flour in storage. So, yeah, it's going to bring at least five of these extra ones out. So I'm going to get these cleared out. We'll see how many that leaves us with clear from our windmill. We've still got plenty of flour we can be processing. So, yeah. Plenty to process. We need to get our fields baled and then turned around. But I think it's going to be a case of doing that once we've gone out there and grabbed some more money in. Last pallet of flour, and that's 9 in total out of our windmill so far. We still have plenty in storage of flour. Of grains. So we have a look in here and here. So we've got 30,000 litres of barley in storage. Producing in the grain mill, we still have 23,000 litres of barley. So yeah, we're going to be creating that for a while. Once this empties out and we've got these out of here, we will then refill it. Yeah, it holds about 30,000 litres. So one full load out of our grain store should then refill this, so we're just going to leave that going. What we need to do now is drop the front off this though and have a look and see if there are any contracts we can do. Really want to take on a harvesting contract today if we can. So stop our tractor here and have a look under what's on the contracts. 2 baling contracts, neither of which paying a massive amount. Yes, we have a harvesting contract. It is for oats to the old grain mill. Where is the old grain mill? Is that the one that is on? No, that's the grain mill. Oh, wow. We get contracts to our own grain mill. That is brilliant. I think we might be taking that on then. Let's jump in our truck. And we're going to head down to the shop, get this stuff that we're going to need to do this contract because we don't have the harvester anymore. And, yeah, absolutely fantastic. Delivering crop to our own built mill. I didn't think that was going to happen. So down at the shop here, let's have a look. How big is the trailer it's giving us? Oh, it's giving us a class trailer, so that's not too bad. We'll just park our truck up here. Front of here. I do like this TLX. This TLX 2020 is gorgeous. Really quite pleased to have that on here. We've got the Massey. The little Massey AL 3707. It's like we're back on no man's land. It's amazing that this little tractor comes with this trailer. I would not have put this little Massey as a tractor to go with this trailer. Very, very interesting setup, this. But we can hook it on, and I'm just going to send this straight up to the field. Doesn't want to connect. That's interesting. It's not a huge trailer, this. We do want to put everything in here into our thing, but or into our mill. Right, so what I'm going to do is we're going to take a hired worker from here. We're going to set destination, and we will put them going up here like this and send them off. Hopefully not enough money. Oh no. Okay, so yeah, I'm gonna have to head up to the field and transport this myself. So away we go. This is going to be enough to get us out of debt, this little contract. It's also going to give us a little bit more income, so we will we'll keep an eye on it, and hopefully we can deliver. I'm actually thinking I might leave this tractor and go and grab our own, because then we might be able to do better with this. I don't know. We'll see how we go. So a couple of people have warned me to be wary of contracts with precision farming, because apparently they can produce slightly less crop than you need to complete the contract. We are going to try it out. We're going to see if that is the case. The other thing that I'm not too worried about this, mainly because however this contract goes, we are still going to make money off it. Even if we end up having to pay for a lot of the crop because it falls short, we should be okay. It is oats on this field, so unfortunately I don't have any oats to spare to complete the contract if I needed to. But we should still be able to get them in. I don't know if our grain mill is actually going to be empty enough, though, to do that. So we may end up finding that we are, well, we're delayed in completing this contract because it's not ready. Right, has that unfolded? No, there we go. Unfold the harvester. Then we can start it up and cut in. Yeah, there's quite a few weeds in this field. I don't know exactly how that's going to affect things. We are dropping straw. I'm not going to bother with that because we are not picking straw up from this contract. We are going to be making a whole load of money from this contract, though. Thinking about it, it's not the storage of oats that's maxed out. It's the storage of barley. So, yeah, this will all tip into our old grain mill, so long as it's not more than about 30,000 litres off this field. But I would be very surprised by that, considering the amount that we got off our two fields. I think we're looking at more like maybe just a single trailer off here, so maybe sort of 12 to 15,000 litres off this field, which would be good. That would give us a nice bit of extra flour. We'll turn it into flour. We'll make bread from it, and we will make profit from it. I definitely think it's going to be wise for us to go and get the bakery. I think the bakery is going to be worth borrowing the money to do. It'll pay back fairly quickly as a result. And yeah, it will easily pay its loan as well. And we are already 20% complete on this contract. I want to take two headlands out and then go down the middle. It does have GPS on this combine, but I'm not going to use it because I don't think it's overly realistic for this combine to have GPS. So, yeah, it's not going to take very long to knock this contract out, I think. And it should give us the money, with any luck, to get our fields baled today, which would be excellent. Twice around the headland, and we are about 60% full. I think we're somewhere in the mid-30s complete on this contract. There is a contract progress mod, actually, that I'm using on Calmston at the moment that I really should get on here, because we've been doing a few contracts on this map. Right, let's cut in here. Make sure we're going the right direction on our compass. And yeah, we're not going to fill up cutting in here. I don't think we're going to get that much more than a full tank on here. 60% or 62% full at this point. And yeah, we are a good 40% nearly into this contract. 97% full, as we are, I think, about 60% done on the field. If we swing around over here, yeah, you can see that we've got a slither on that side to go. We are coming up to, well, I'm going to empty when I get to the end here, because we don't want to be trying to do a cut-in. This 8,500 litres on this? Possibly. We are just shy of that. So, and 99% full. So I'm going to go and empty at this point. We're not going to get 2 full tanks off here. If we get, yeah, if we get another half a tank, that would be quite good. Bring that around there, and then burst into position, and there we go. Let's empty this out, and then we'll have a look. So we are 60% through this contract. So yeah, as I said, we are nicely moving through it. We'll get this emptied. I think our trailer should hold all of this. Yeah, it will do. Although not much more than that. I think it might just hold this field, which would be quite a good trailer for use on here. I'm still worried about this little tractor pulling this trailer, but I think we should be all right. Let's head up the top of the field, though. We'll cut in, and we'll get the rest of this field cut. As I expected, it doesn't look like we're going to get much more. Well, even if we reach it, I don't think we're going to hit half a tank on here. We might get to 40%, which will give us another 3,000-ish litres. That will take us to about 11,000 in the trailer. Well within the capacity of the trailer, so long as it isn't overloaded on weight. And well within what I'm expecting here. Yeah, 12,000 litres off this field would be great. We have only just passed 3,000 litres. So with 8,400, or just under 8,500, we need another 500 litres off this middle row here to hit 12,000 litres in our trailer. So with any luck, we might just get there. Especially, yeah, we are already over 3,100 litres. So it's a good amount. Oh, it's still going up fairly slowly. I don't think we're going to hit that magic number, because we've only just coming up to 3,200 litres. 3,300 litres is probably more achievable. It is still going to leave us only just shy of 12,000 litres. So not the end of the world by any means. Here we come up on 3,300 litres, as we also come up on the edge of the field, and there we go, 3,321 litres off here. So yeah, that's a decent amount, and will create us another nice bit. Oh, I can't see the auger on this combine from the cab. That's a little bit annoying. There we go. Right. Back it up. Will it all go in this trailer? I'm hoping so. That trailer is looking very full, but it has at least gone in. I'm just going to leave the combine here for the farmer to pick up in a minute. He'll come and pick the tractor up from our farm. And we'll have to go and grab our truck and get it back to the farm as well. Wow, this little tractor is not happy pulling this 93% full trailer. So 11,797 litres we're going to go and put into our windmill. Now, this is one of those instances where it actually doesn't matter how much of this it takes to complete this contract, so long as we complete the contract. And that is the biggest concern at the moment. Is there enough yield off that field to do this? We'll back this up. Doesn't look much bigger, this trailer, than our other one. Well, than ours. But it is. It's a fair, well, smaller. It is a fair amount smaller. In goes the oats. 80% complete. Is it going to complete the contract? Yes! There we go. Don't know how much extra went in there, but certainly we've completed the contract, delivering it to our own windmill, which I absolutely love. I love that if you add productions into the map, you can end up getting contracts to it. So let's have a look in here now. And yeah, we have 11,797 litres of oats. Therefore, we are going to activate that. I think, I don't know if our productions are actually running at the moment. They must be, because we got flour out when we while we've been sitting here. So yeah, productions are running. They are still costing us money to run. But we're gonna get a whole load of flour and make a whole load more money off that contract. So let's head into here. This contract here, we are going to get 1,637 for that. So let's collect that. And that has done us well. £955. Is that enough for us to borrow a baler? Let's have a look in here. Cheapest baler would be the Pottinger for 48,000. No, we do not have enough money to lease this baler. So is there anything else we've got that could be cheap enough? 60,000 for the crone. No, we are going to have to either borrow money to do this, or we're going to have to do another contract. So let's have a look in the contracts. Make silage bales and take them to the livestock market. That would actually pay us really well. Are both of these make silage bales? No. So this one is to make silage bales 5,128 and would only cost us 299. So yeah, let's borrow the items for that. And I'm going to head back down to the shop to go and pick that all up. So here's our setup. It was actually that baler I was looking at a little while ago. Is the one that's available for us here. How much power, how much horsepower have we got in this? Got to be a fair old whack in order to use the two mowers together. I think we are going to do it as they've suggested. We got field 2 is where we're going, which is quite a way away, and I don't know if it's worth. Where is field 2? Let's have a look at this. Right up the top corner here somewhere. Oh wow, right up there. Is it worth just putting the baler on the back of this? And I think it might be, because it's such a long way to go. I am going to try this. If it's a problem, then we'll bring our tractor up to the field and do it with that. I think will be the answer. But yeah, I'm going to bypass going around the field twice. And hopefully we'll be able to get this done fairly quickly. As I say, if this little tractor is not up to the setup I'm currently running here, then what we'll do is we'll jump back to our farm quickly. We'll grab our tractor, which does have the power to do what I'm trying to do here. and then we can get this job done fairly quickly, I think. Field 2 is not very large, and it's actually one of only 2 grass fields on this map, which is why we got a lot less grass fields than I was expecting, or a lot less grass contracts than I was expecting. I want to unfold the front. There we go. Start it up, drop it down. We'll then unfold the... No, that is folding everything up. Start up the baler. Start up the front. Put the baler down. Like so. Yeah, it's going to complain at me. But then we can get moving and get baling. Fantastic. Honestly, I would rather have done a contract like this with a baler that we'd leased and make a little bit more money from it. But yeah, it looks like it's not really going to be an option. Lift up. Oh no, don't lift that up. Lift that up. Right, get that there and all good. Now we can lift that up. Perfect. So yeah, 59% off a single row. That's not bad. Let's see if we can't get quite a few bales off here. And I think actually this field is probably bigger than I thought it was. I've been around the grass field twice now, and we've already got several bales out from here. I've set up a GPS course as well, because this is a more modern tractor with GPS fitted. And yeah, so we're going to try and do a bit of... Oh no, I've just released my GPS course. Damn. Right, so I pressed the wrong button. Meant to press the button on my wheel and didn't, so we'll have to reset that up. But it has been going fairly well. We've got a decent number of bales off here already. We now have enough space to turn around with. Let's set ourselves our first point, though, on this. Go. And set the second. There we are. So we're back in business with the GPS. Just need to make sure we don't press the wrong button when we are doing this. I did have a setup on my wheel for lifting all implements at the same time, but I can't remember for the life of me what it is. And there we go, another full bale. This is a pretty efficient way of doing it, though we're going to do every third row by the looks of it with the GPS setup. That should still be pretty efficient and should give us less turning round time. So yeah, I'm pretty happy with where we are and where we're going. We made our first pass across the field, and we've got some nice strips available to us. We've got 2 more passes to do. I'm not going to put the GPS on for this end one because it's not a full width. But then we're going to move back across the field, and then eventually we should finish off near side on here for the final lot. It is 5:15, so what I think we're going to do is take this tractor and the baler and the mower back down to the shop. Then we can head home in our truck and then pick this up next time so that we can complete this. Should have enough money, I think, to survive overnight. But if we don't, then this contract is at least going to give us some extra cash. And then, based on what you guys say, I think we might look into whether to buy the bakery or not, or whether to just sell the flour and move on. We've almost completed our second run across this field. We have a lot of bales off here. we can only remove 4 bales at a time, and it's going to take a while to do that. So, yeah, this is going to be something that is a 2-day job for us to do. That's, as I said before, not the end of the world. We're still looking at getting a sizable sum of cash off here. And, yeah, we should be okay. Only a couple of little bits of grass missed. What I'm probably going to do is make up a bale from the grass around the edges of the field. So the last bale we get will be enhanced by that. Bring that round and in. There we go. And now we should have a nice easy ride to the end of this field. And at 6:20, I think we might have this finished by 7 o'clock if we're lucky. This is the first time I've really been up this area of the map. And looking at it, I do wonder if I set up my farm in the wrong place. It's not overly cheap here, although this field here is quite nice and inexpensive. But it's got quite a good area that we could have built a farmyard and everything. And could have bought a house up here. We have a look. Where we are is this area here. Don't think we can't actually buy that house. But this field here has a really good potential soil-wise. Field 1 here, that is 276,000, so that's fairly expensive. Field 3, though, is 275,000. Much bigger field on it, much more potential. So between 2 and 3, and 3 giving you a whole swath of extra area, I wonder if it was would have actually been a better purchase up here. We are a little bit away from everything, of course, as well. So I don't know. We did a start from scratch, and I think there's a lot of potential up here. Where we could have built a farmyard alongside field 2 here and bought the area around the observatory as well. Yeah, I think there's a lot of potential up this end for a really good farm to be placed and built around, especially around field 1 and 2 here. There's a huge potential. But that is it for this field. We've got just a little bit left. We are at 60%. So as I said, I'm just going to leave my mower down. I'm going to mow around some of the edge here. Make sure that we get one last complete bale off here. We have got a few patches around the field. But I think we've got potential to just sort of whack around the edge of the field here. And grab a little bit more until we've completed this bale. Wow, the yield is not quite so good around the edge here. But, yeah, we're going to get another bale off here. Lift up the front. We can turn that off now and fold it up. Drop this bale out. And we're done. So, I am going to go and take this back down to the shop. We're not going to be able to do anything more today. Let's turn that baler off, actually. So, lift it up and turn it off. Perfect. So, yes, I'm going to take this little fence back down to the shop. We will grab the wrapper. We will get these wrapped next game day. And then we'll go and sell them. See if we can complete this contract. See how much extra we make from this. Because this is more bales than I was expecting. So, I think it's going to end up being quite lucrative, this one. And then we can go from there. Let me know in the comments, as I said, do you think we should borrow the money to get the bakery? Do you think it's a good excuse for an investment for that? Or do you think we should try and earn the money a bit and get that going? So, yeah, let us know down in the comments below. And that means that all that remains is for me to say thank you for watching. I hope you've enjoyed this video. Please leave a like, drop us a comment, and give it a share. Special thanks to all my patrons and channel members. Your support is invaluable in making these videos and helping the channel to grow. For more from Virtual Farmer, check out the links below, follow on Twitch to watch live, and for more videos, subscribe and ring that bell. I will see you next time. Goodbye.